Distilled wisdom for an inspired life. Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard is a quite short book about realizing one's desires. Whether it might be love, health, fame, happiness, wealth, or freedom for yourself. This book shows you how your thinking and your feeling affects what you become and how you can live up to your true potential. The starting point is the realization that in some way our consciousness evokes the world we are living in. What we see, what we hear, what we smell, and what we taste, it all depends on what our consciousness is putting its focus on. This means that in order to realize your dreams and your desires, you need to learn how to operate your consciousness. Now, the entire consciousness can be divided into two parts: the consciousness and the subconscious. The consciousness is selective. It creates ideas. The subconscious is receptive. It accepts ideas. It accepts those ideas that it's fed with. It absorbs what the conscious mind feels to be true, but never changes the core. This means that when you're able to control your ideas and feelings, you can basically control what the subconscious is working with. Dwelling on imperfections impresses the subconscious with limitations. Dwelling on opportunities impresses it with solutions. The consciousness dominates the subconscious, but the domination is not reflected in the command and obedience way. The subconscious rather responds to your beliefs and persuasions. Changing your persuasions means changing the input for your subconscious. So what is the subconscious doing with this input? It expresses whatever it has been impressed with. Our subconscious processes our beliefs, whether they are beneficial or harmful. It gives received ideas forms, it shapes them. Dwelling on difficulties produces obstacles and burdens in the outer world. Dwelling on opportunities creates answers, solutions, and results. Your feelings generate the patterns from which your world is fashioned. Your sensation of the outer world is linked to the feelings you have about it. Every feeling generates an impression, so you'd better regard life as your friend. To realize a state, you must feel as if you have already achieved it. You must anticipate the feeling. Sensing the desired state precedes its manifestation. Changing your feelings means changing your destiny. Neville Goddard sums it up the following way: to seek on the outside for that which you do not feel you are is to seek in vain, for we never find that which we want, we find only that which we are. But how to put all this to work? For answering this question, we need to tackle your sleep. When you are sleeping, you're entering the natural door to your subconscious. You enter a state in which your consciousness and your subconscious are creatively connected. They are merged in some kind of way. The consciousness turns away from the senses and towards the subconscious self. By monopolizing your attention to the question how you would feel if your desires were already fulfilled, you fuel your creative, solution-seeking mechanism deep down in your subconscious self. If you feel satisfied and spotless before you drop off to sleep, this is exactly what you impress your subconscious with. In this sense, you're like the gardener of your own garden. While you're awake, you're selecting and planting the seeds, and while you are asleep, those seeds grow and manifest what is already contained within the seed. Once you are at sleep, you have no choice of the process of creation anymore. If your mind is possessed with regrets, This is going to infect your mind. So don't waste a moment on regrets. Retire to sleep with the feeling of accomplishment and satisfaction. Your subconscious will dwell on them. Being awake again means being under compulsion of your subconscious. And this means being under compulsion of what you had impressed it with. All things come from within. They come from the conception you have of yourself. So when you feel fulfilled, you will become fulfilled. You always become what you already are, and what you are lies within your own power. The key is the transformation of wishes into feelings. Imagining a desired state is the first step. Truly believe in it is what fuels its manifestation. The secret lies within you, but your world will not change until you change. In prayer, the impressions of the outer world diminish. The senses on which we rely so much in our daily lives are being shut out so the mind can focus on suggestions from within. Being in prayer means being in a relaxed state. Being in a meditative state, a state that is receptive to feelings. Being in prayer means being in an illusion of sleep, where consciousness and subconscious are creatively joined. Prayer is the art of yielding successfully. It is the art of assuming the feeling of achievement and in this way make the subconscious work for you. Whenever you think I should, but I can't, the harder you try, the more difficult the realization will become. You cannot force wishes to fulfill, but you can yield the wish, and prayer is the art to do so. Create a vivid mental picture of what you desire in life, and then feel as if you are already there. Now, when you emerge from prayer, it's as if you have already been to your own future. You've witnessed the end already, and this makes it much more easy to remain calm and secure as you are on your way. What you need for this is faith. Being faithful means feeling that everything will fall into place while you are on your journey. Faith means trusting yourself, and this is all the more important since you don't attract that what you want, but that what you are. The seeds you pick up for your garden determine what fruit the garden will bear. You are what you deep down believe you are. So what's the takeaway? Your consciousness and subconscious are connected and they affect each other. The consciousness creates ideas and feelings that are serving as input for the subconscious. The subconscious gives all ideas form. It brings them to life. And it brings them back to the consciousness when you are awake. The key for making your subconscious work for you is to feel your desires as already fulfilled. Through this, the subconscious dwells on opportunities. A good time for impressing your subconscious with positive thoughts is right before you go off to sleep. In this way, you can change the way you're thinking and how you're perceiving the world step by step. When you truly believe in yourself, you can set up a positive spiral. So believe in yourself and realize your dreams.